Okay. Oh crap. I dropped late, so I don't know where I'm gonna end up here. I dropped late because I was answering a stream contribution. Excuse me. Woo! Okay. Let's go down here. I received a $6 tip, biggest tip of the night, and I will read it once I get down here and I do some looting. I think it's Big Papa Phil. And they basically, in a nutshell, what they said is, what do you feel about the fact that some of your biggest detractors, meaning the people out there who really make these really long, detailed montages, the people who illegally restream your content daily, the people who hate you, claim to hate you the most, and criticize you the biggest, are really your biggest fans, because why else would they spend so much time on you? You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised. Now, when I say they're my biggest fans, do I think that they like everything I do? No. But do they find me entertaining and fun and fascinating to the point where they want to keep following me every day? You have to somewhat like someone in a capacity to really be able to do that. You know? Unless you like really are a self-deprecating person and you love punishing and fucking torturing yourself, that every day you force yourself to watch content from someone you really fucking despise, which I couldn't imagine any logical human being fucking doing. You have to think to some extent there's something about the stuff that I put out that they like because they keep tuning in to watch it. Whether it's, oh, I've mastered a way to make fun of it for my own personal benefit is another matter entirely. They had to at least watch the content first. You see what I mean? So I think, yeah, there may be some merit to what you're actually saying here. To what extent, I certainly could answer. But definitely, I think there may be something, you may be onto something there. Okay? Self-deprecating means that you basically degrade yourself. And what I mean by that is if you're constantly forcing yourself to watch stuff you claim you don't like, you are in a way degrading yourself, making fun of yourself, because you're saying, oh, I don't deserve to watch better content than this. I'm going to watch this crap that I don't like. I know what self-deprecating means. Just because I used it in a not so traditional way doesn't mean I don't know what it means. It just means that you should stop being so goddamn boring. How about that? How about use your brain, your noggin every once in a while? How about that, genius? Oh, Jasper's trying out my office chair. He just jumped on it. You can go. You can check that out, buddy. I don't know if you're gonna think it's comfy. I don't really particularly think it's very comfy. I think those office chairs are fucking overrated. All right, I gotta go this way. Where am I going?
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Golden Noble's cheer said, you missed my last cheer. I'm sorry. Then he said, he cheered again. He said, I just got a better paying job. I'll be helping as much as I can soon, brother. Thank you, Golden Nobles. I hope, well, first of all, it's great to get a better paying job. What I really hope, it's a better paying job that you like. Because that's the key. Not only getting a job that's going to pay good, but also is going to be one that you enjoy doing, or at least you feel like you're going to get job advancement or something constructive out of it. Because I've been in jobs that paid decently, but I didn't like, and that's kind of a bummer. You're going to work just because you want to, or just because you have to, not because you want to. But it's very rare when someone can actually get a job they both like and is paying them enough that they feel like, you know, wow, I made it, right? So, congrats on getting the better job, and I do actually hope that it is a job that you enjoy, because that's really the big rewarding thing. Let's hear. I got an anonymous $7 tip. Someone said your trolls are so stupid. People think you spend over $1,000 on a cat. How? I don't know. Where do you even think I would spend $1,000 on Jasper in a month? I don't know. I don't know what the time frame is you're talking about. But cats are very inexpensive pets. They really are. I mean, yeah, like any pet, if Jasper ever gets sick and has to go to the vet, okay, that's going to be fucking pricey as hell. And like I told you guys, I've already talked to my parents about it, and they were like, we want you to get a cat. We like cats, and we would support you if that happened. We would help you out in a situation where, like, you needed help to pay a medical bill for the cat. They actually were pushing us to get a cat for a while because they thought that a cat would actually help us with a lot of the stress and stuff that was going on with us. But anyway, outside of that, cat's very inexpensive. Like I said, litter, you get $20 a month if that. Food, very inexpensive. Toys, you buy them once, the cat plays with them for a long time. And most cat toys, the things, they're inexpensive. Cats don't require giant, elaborate fucking toys that cost a ridiculous amount of money. You give them a little twisty cloth thing that costs $2 for a pack of 10, and it keeps Jasper occupied for the month. So that's what I mean. Cats are not expensive at all. There are pets that are expensive. Jasper is not one of them. Let's see here. The Otaku fan tip me $1 says, I have a few questions. Does that bully take it too far for people giving up lives? Also, will you be getting the Sega Genesis Mini next month? Yeah, obviously bullies can definitely take it too far. And we've seen cases where people actually... Oh, fuck. Dude, I had him. I hit him a bunch, and all of a sudden I lost my shot, and I died. God damn it, I don't know what's going on tonight that I can't kill anybody. But anyway, yeah, bullies can take it too far. Under, you know, their bullshit. Oh, it's just a joke. It's an internet joke. It shouldn't be taken seriously. Or, oh, that person deserves it because they did all this underhanded stuff, blah, blah, blah. In reality, when you just harp on someone over and over and over and over and over, even the strongest person can crumble. When every day is just negativity, toxicity, attacks, defamation, slander. How can you fucking take that? How can you even remain sane when there's so many against you all the time, even though you really haven't done anything wrong, right? So I can understand why bullying can get to someone and mentally wear someone down to the point where they get fucked up in the head. As for the Genesis Mini, yeah, actually someone pre-ordered it for me, and supposedly I'm getting it, so as long as I get it, I'm definitely covering it in September. I believe that's the second week of September? I think so. So thank you, Otaku fan, for the tip. The number one bully, oh my god, it's the same asshole. Oh my god. He's already banned. Okay. X-Planet tipped me $1. I think the trolls watch you because they like watching the train wreck, as they would say. But here's the thing. I agree with you. It's only a train wreck if things actually go wrong. Like, if you actually watch my streams, okay, how often does something go so horribly wrong and so embarrassingly bad for me that it really is as bad as people say? Let's think about this. In my old school content, we're talking 10 years ago. Yeah, I used to talk out of my ass all the time. That's absolutely true. I would say the stupidest shit, uneducated comments that were insulting to people. I would say insulting words that were, you know, actually hurtful to people. I would do racial commentary and jokes that people would find offensive. And it was like, wow, that's a train wreck, right? Over the years, I've changed. I don't do that stuff anymore. In fact, most of the things that I get criticized for are things that I don't do anymore. It's, oh, he did something way back then. Yeah, way back then, right? I mean, the other thing that people always bring up is the incident. Okay, it happened. And guess what? 3.5 fucking years later, I'm still here. Wow, what an incident it was that no one even cares about it, and I'm still able to be here. So when you watch my streams on a daily basis, what train wreck happens? What train wreck happened today? Well, let's see. Earlier today, I played Life is Strange 2 Episode 4. We all laughed at how horribly bad the writing was, and we had a really fun time doing reactionary commentary to the episode, even though it was so poorly written, and everyone loved that, and we were joking and just relaxing and having a good time laughing at how bad the episode was. Tonight, I'm playing Black Ops 4 Blackout. I'm having a fun time talking with all of you. Do I really care about the gameplay? Not really, and I got a second place already placing. So it's not even like you can say, oh, Phil's really a train wreck every day. It's not. Where's the train wreck? You want to know what the truth of the matter is? They focus in on these little things that have happened a million years ago and act like that's commonplace, like it happens every day, and they try to take these tiny little things and turn them into giant molehills of drama, and it doesn't work. All it does, it riles up their own community of circle jerkers who just like drama, these immature people who all they want to do is bring down others because their own lives suck. So they focus on this nasty drama crap in their own circles, and everyone else is like, oh well, it's just another day. 90% of the time on this stream, we don't even know that anything like over dramatic or crappy is even fucking going on. We're not even aware of it. We're just playing games and having fun while all the idiots are doing their own drama shit on their own stuff. You want to know where the train wreck is? The train wreck isn't on this stream. The train wreck is on everyone else. The people who are restreaming and doing the drama and doing these videos. Those are the train wrecks. Those are the people whose lives are so fucked, they have to deride others and fuck up other people's lives and try to make a living joke out of someone else for their own behalf to take any kind of popularity or any kind of attention. That's the train wreck. I'm the one here who's successful on my own stream having fun. They're the ones who have to try to bring me down to even get fucking noticed because they were nobodies before I existed. So who's the fucking train wreck here? Vast Judy said, for old time's sake, you don't even have to make a dedicated video. Just do it for a small part of a stream. DSP tries it, Sour Patch cereal. Dude, I don't want to do Sour Patch cereal. Jimmy Burke tipped me $5. Says, I got a job that pays well, but it's full of rats who kiss butt. Yeah, sometimes that's, that sucks. And I've been in jobs like that where basically the only people who get ahead are the people who are butt kissers. And I've never been a butt kisser. And it's tough for me because being the honest guy or being the guy who's always going to speak up or being the guy, you know what I mean? Like, you're never going to get ahead if there's a job where everyone's like that. But if you're getting paid good, it might be worth it to just swallow the shit. You know what I mean? Like, you may be in a position where, okay, this job actually pays really good. I know I'm not going to get a better job outside of this job. So maybe just for the sake of making that paycheck, providing for my family. I don't know what your position is. I don't know anything about personally, Jimmy Burke, where you are. But for some people, it might just make sense to just put up with it and do it, Just take it and do the job. And if you don't like the job, fuck it. Just do it anyway and swallow the shit and kiss the ass and do whatever you need to do. Because if it's a good paying job, they don't really come around that often. I know personally because I've had many shit jobs. I've had some decent jobs. And it's very hard to hold on to the ones that, are going to keep you any kind of security. So, it sucks. At least you're getting the money for it. Like, at least it's not a job where you're getting paid shitty and it's a bunch of butt kissers. So it's like double whammy shit. You got to kind of look at the bright side of it, I think, right? Vega Cheered said, you make some fair points about causes of trolling, but then again, the internet is just home to countless people who always have something to say or will argue. I mean, that's fair enough, too. Geekroom did a $10 tip. You're the top tipper of the day. He says, damn, you beat Sly Cooper 1 in 2 sessions. That's crazy. Yeah, it was about 8 hours. See, that's the thing that people don't realize. Is back in the day, when I used to play offline for YouTube, I held some weird hours. Some days, if I was playing a game that I really enjoyed or was a hot new release, I would play all day long. Other days, I would play for like 4 hours, 5 hours a day, and I would relax the rest of the day. People don't realize that, but that, when you're offline and you're not having a streaming schedule, play as much as you want. Oh, I beat a whole game today, so fuck it, just upload the game, and that's all I'm doing today, right? I had ultimate control over my schedule in my life. I could take a break whenever I wanted. I could piss, use the bathroom whenever I wanted, go get food whenever I wanted. As long as I got those videos uploaded on my YouTube channel that day, it didn't matter. Streaming is much different. Streaming, you have to adhere to a schedule. Oh, I finished the game early. Now people expect you're probably going to try to fill in the rest of that stream with something else. It's very different. It's adhering to a schedule. It's much more, I have to say, you have to be a much more professional person to be a full-time streamer than a full-time YouTuber, for sure, at least from my experience. So let's see, 7, 12, 13, 14, $24 in tips. Added to the footage, I have 15 before. So that's about 39. Honestly, I lost track now. I fucking lost track. I did. I know I just got about 17, it's 22, about $24 in tips. And I think it was $14 in tips around there. So I think 14 plus 24 is around 39. I think I'm almost correct. Okay. Mikey GTR cheers. I actually missed the old school DSP. Well, sadly, Mikey, first of all, old school DSP doesn't exist anymore. Old school DSP was a person who 10 years ago was a very immature guy, just fucking around on the internet, not taking anything seriously and not realizing the repercussions of his actions had serious consequences and would actually hurt people depending on what I said and did because I had an audience. I've grown, I've matured, and even though you might like old, immature, asshole DSP better, that's not who I am anymore. That person doesn't exist. I've evolved. In addition, in the modern era, people don't want to really see that stuff anymore. Why do you think that people are getting banned from Twitch and everything? I can't believe that Dr. Disrespect got banned from Twitch for what he did. Dude, he broke the law. He broke the fucking law. It doesn't matter if he knew he was doing it or not. You do a bad act, you're gonna pay the price. Back on YouTube, back in the day, you could do whatever the fuck you wanted and no one ever got punished. Today, these businesses have set codes of rules you have to abide by, and if I do something stupid like old school DSP might have done, I might get permanently banned from Twitch, and now I can't stream, I can't make a living. I don't want to do that. So, old school DSP, again, much like with DSP tries, had his place, had his time, he's gone. In my opinion, the modern era is better. Just saying, that's my opinion. Golden Opal's Charity said DSP and the fans are number 1, any detractor is number 2 or lower. A reference to Mystery Men, the movie. Geekroom just cheered. He said, Jimmy Burke is a dude from Goodfellas, the movie. The character was based on the real person, though. Oh. I did not know that. I did not know Jimmy Burke was from Goodfellas. Me Pistol Meltdown cheered and said, why do you need to automate the tips and shit? This is why you need to automate the tips and shit in Streamlabs. Any professional streamer would do that. Except, what would happen if I automated the tips? Immediately, every tip would come in a racist name, a racist thing, and it would all show up there, and I'd get in trouble. So I'm not doing that. I've explained it a million times. If you don't like it, tough titties, open your ears and pull the wax out of them. Okay. So thank you, everyone, for the contributions. I appreciate that. I'm still going to be streaming for roughly another half hour or so. Again, tips are the best way to contribute, but I appreciate everything coming in tonight. Thank you. Vote Democrat just here. He said, I have a family member who's a politician, and they said you would be a great politician. Give it a try. If Trump can become president, I can do anything I fucking want. Seriously, because I haven't done 1/1,000,000th of as bad things as Trump has done, and he's the fucking president. But do I really want to be in politics? I don't think so. Huh. I heard rumors about a TurboGrafx 16 Mini Polish Frog. I didn't know that it actually concretely is coming out. If it is, that's kind of interesting, because I didn't play many of the games on the TurboGrafx 16. Every once in a while, they would get ported to another console, but I didn't own one, and I certainly didn't play many or any of them, so there you go. Oh, let's see here. Vash cheered, and now he's talking about Wings of Redemption. I'm not even gonna answer that. Just thanks for the cheer. Ludwig World Order fan did a 200-bit cheer. He said, run DSP, run. Thank you very much to Ludwig World Order fan. You're still, by the way, I should bring this up. You're still the top cheerer of the week. Handicapped Gaming ER was here earlier today, and I brought up with him that you're still the top cheerer of the week, and he basically didn't say nothing.
Blackout.
So I think you basically won for the week. I don't think anyone's gonna top you this week, dude. I think you're sitting pretty there. Now me, Mr. Meltdown Cheer said, I meant automate the numbers only. I'm not asking you to subject yourself to the N-word floating around your head. Dude, then what's the point? What's the point of setting up automation if it's only for partial things? Every once in a while, it's a little annoying to keep track of the total tips. It's not a giant undertaking to the point where it's so fucking crazy that I can't do it. So, Spawn Killer took me $3. As do I still drink Kickstarter? Very rarely. Right now, I have none in the house. Only every once in a while do I even drink one anymore. The real reason is because every day drinking that sugary shit actually got to my teeth. Like, some days I would drink it. I'm not even kidding. My teeth would fucking hurt after drinking that can of soda, basically, and having it like stuck to my teeth all day long. My teeth would feel sensitive as hell when I brushed them. I was like, oh fuck. Obviously, drinking soda every day was not a good idea. So now I drink the Mio. The Mio doesn't have sugar in it. It still gives me a little the caffeine, energy boost that I'm looking for. And it honestly tastes really good. I like the flavors of the Mios that I've kind of narrowed down as my favorite ones. What the fuck? Oh, hi.
Stop begging and get a job.
Alright, thanks. Appreciate that. Thanks for the free kill. Okay, then. So now we know we have stream snipers. So next game I'll have to take care of that, I guess.
Advise relocation to indicated safe zone.
What's funny is it took him that long to even do that tonight. I've been playing for an hour and a half and he just started doing that. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I really stopped drinking Kickstarter because of the whole sugar thing. The Mios, first of all, they're cheaper Mios because you could buy a whole thing for like $2.50. You can get a thing that lasts like 8, 9, 10 bottles of Mio. Versus, each one of those Kickstarters was $1 each. So it saves money. No sugar or less sugar, and it's better for my body overall anyway. So, shit. Here we go. That's what I wanted to do. Good. I wanted to put all the attachments. Wow, there was only one attachment on the ICR anyway, or on the SWAT anyway. Damn it. So no, I don't drink Kickstarters anymore. Thank you for the $3 tip, Spawn Killer. Oh, let's see. Malzalis9 resell for 20 months. His recipes bottle that crunchy crystal sound. I'm almost done with a bottle of water here, so we may get a bottle crunch tonight. I know many of you really enjoy the bottle crunch. You tell me every day thank you for crunching the bottle, and you wish that I would crunch more. So tonight I may actually crunch more bottles for you to answer your demands. I am a man of the people, as they say. I give you what you want. Since you want more bottle crunches, I'll give you more bottle crunches, of course. Vast Sherry said, do you think Coca-Cola used to have cocaine in it? Why else was it called Coca-Cola? From what I don't understand, there's a certain bean. I don't know if it's the cocoa bean, but there's a bean that they do use to make cola.
Supply drop in.
And it's not the same bean as cocaine. That's insane. Cocaine is something completely different. But apparently, you know, it has some kind of a bean that either ferments or is broken down and is used to make the soda. Now, the Coke that we drink is completely safe and is watered down to the point where you get the flavor, but you don't get any negative effects. But if you take pure Coke syrup, it's actually apparently very, very abrasive. And some people used to use Coke syrup to clean, like, industrial-strength machines that had, like, caked on grime and rust and shit. They would pour the Coke syrup on it to fucking to clean the machine. So it's pretty crazy. We put that shit in our bodies. And this is what they used to use to clean, like, heavy-ass stuff, right? But no, I don't believe that there's cocaine in Coca-Cola. If there was real cocaine in Coca-Cola, do you really think it would be as cheap as it is? I'm just saying. Okay. Alright. Time to move on. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I wanted to go this way. Me Pistol Meltdown cheered and gave credit to the stream sniper, but gave them a suggestion to improve, which I'm not going to credit because I don't want to give people suggestions on how to improve how to stream snipe, you stupid. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Now we're off. This way. Northwood! Thoughts on G Fuel as redacted code. I've talked about this before. I used to drink G Fuel years and years ago. Mostly it was when I lived in Connecticut. And then when I moved here at very first, I drank G Fuel. I liked certain flavors. I remember liking lemon, lime, and fruit punch. But the reason I stopped drinking it was because it never really diluted perfectly in the water. Like, I would get a thermos with G Fuel and water, the right ratio that they claim you're supposed to use. I would shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. And whenever I went to drink it, it would still taste kind of a little chalky, you know? Like, you get a little bit of powder. And especially on the thermos, it had a lip that I would drink from. It would build up, the powder would build up on the lip. I was like, ugh, like, this is gross. And it was hard to clean because of that. And I don't know, like, for me, the pre-mixed drinks, or even Mio, which is a liquid, is better than the powder. The powder just doesn't seem to properly dilute right for me. Maybe I just don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and there's some special way to fucking do it. I have no idea. But when I tried to do the G Fuel, I drank it for over a year, by the way. I should bring that up. And I like the flavor, but it just got to the point where it was too annoying for me with the powder residue and it having like a chalky leftover taste in my mouth. So I gave up on it. Now, that was very many years ago. That was like 5 years ago. In 5 years, the whole thing might have changed. Maybe they changed the formula. Maybe the whole thing's fucking different. Who knows, right? So, I don't want you to take this as a representation of what G Fuel currently is. It very well might not be. I don't know. Okay? I received a $3 tip from DSP Cocaine Cowboy. He says, I used to watch the Doc streams, but if you're not subbed to him, he bombards you with ads. Oh. Well, that sucks. I don't, like I said, I do an ad break once a stream during my early gameplay streams. I don't even run ad breaks on my late streams. If you guys see ads just because Twitch is running them, I don't even run ads on my late streams at all. Because I'm like, you're only here for 2 hours. You don't need to be bombarded with fucking ads. And the truth of the matter is, you don't make money on ads at all unless you have an insane amount of viewers. So maybe if I had like 10,000 viewers and I ran ads, I would make like, you know, 20, 30, 40 bucks or something per ad. But it's not worth it. Like, if for me to run ads if I ran ads right now, I've probably got a few hundred viewers right now, right? If I ran an ad right now, I'd probably make like $1. I'm not even kidding. It would be like $1. So why bother you guys with ads when I could just fucking put on a fun stream? I guess I'll forego the $1 so you guys can have a fun stream with me tonight and not have ads, okay? For the Doc, maybe it's better. Maybe, you know, you make tons of money when you run them because he has so many people on his stream. So, Spawn Killer to be $5. I heard Alan Wake 2 is in the works. Hopefully that's true. The game is still one of my favorite games. Yeah, if you didn't hear, Remedy, the people who made Control, the game that I'm going to be playing next week, got the rights back to Alan Wake, and immediately they were like, we're making Alan Wake 2, we want to. So now they got the rights back, it seems like it's going to happen. How long it'll take and if the game will be any good, I have no fucking clue. But it certainly seems like it will happen at some point, okay? No one went in here? No, someone did. It's all looted. Alright, I should start heading towards the middle. Fuck looting at this point. Let me start heading north, and then I'll head west. But let me head north first. Alright, so Vash here, he said, soda tier list, please. Here's mine for best to worst. Sprite, Sierra Mist, 7-Up, Coke, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, anything else I didn't mention. I would say I like Coke and Pepsi, but I don't like one over the other. It depends on what I'm drinking. Like, if I just want a really refreshing drink, I probably drink a Coke. Or if I'm having soda with, like, dinner, I probably want Coke. But if I want something that, like, an energy boost, or I want, like, a good flavor, I go for Pepsi. Because Pepsi, I feel it tastes a lot sweeter than Coke. I like cherry Coke, but I can't drink cherry Pepsi. Cherry Pepsi tastes too sweet to me.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
So, I like Dr. Pepper and Mr. Pibb. I think they taste almost the same. I think there's a slight difference. I think Mr. Pibb's sweeter than Dr. Pepper. But I like them both. Between, like, Sprite and Sierra Mist and all that, I don't really see a difference between them. I think they're all exactly the same. Some people will argue there's nuance between the flavors. I think they're all the fucking same. And I like orange soda. And I you know, sometimes I like, sometimes I like a, oh shit, I knew it, there's someone here. I like orange soda, and sometimes I like grape soda. But I'm not in love with it. Like, I don't need to drink soda all the time. In fact, like I said, ever since my teeth started giving me problems from drinking the Kickstart, I really try to not drink soda as much as possible. Maybe when I'm out, I'll drink one soda while I'm out during a day off. But I try to stay away from it as much as I can, because I don't want my teeth to get all fucked up. My teeth are already overly sensitive, so last thing I need is for them to get even more fucked up.
Net call. Supply drop incoming.
This guy's above me, but I don't think there's a way for me to get up there without using the zip line, which he'll hear me. So, I kind of don't want to fuck with this. Excuse me. Whew. I might just camp here for a bit. Oh, let's see here. K Jones 414 did 100-bit cheers. Have you ever had chicken biryani and Indian dish? Very good. And how do I tell if I'm subbed or not? I've never had chicken biryani. I'm glad you told me about it. Maybe I'll try it. Earlier tonight, someone suggested butter chicken, so I'll probably try that out. How do you tell if you're subbed or not? You should have a sub icon next to your name in the stream chat. It should show a crown. And also, you should be able to use my emotes in stream chat. Geekrum did a 50-bit cheer and said, I know you were probably mad during the bank robbery mission for GTA 4. However, the car wash doesn't remove your wanted level. I thought it did. I guess it all it does is repair vehicles in GTA 4. I guess there's a paint spray and a car wash. So I guess I fucked up. Don Matrick tipped me $2, said, don't tell anyone, but Microsoft is working on a handheld gaming console. That would be really stupid in my opinion. I think they're way... Oh, fuck. I think they're way late for that boat. But maybe they're doing it. Who knows, right? Mozales just did a 75-bit cheers, and for someone who majored in pharmaceuticals, I can tell you that indeed Coca-Cola used to have real cocaine in it. In the early 1900s, it was advertised as having the medicinal properties of cocaine, which were at that time thought to cure ailments like headaches, menstrual cramps, arthritis, and uric acid buildup in the feet. I'm also going to assume cocaine was much cheaper back then if they put it in soda. So there you go. By the way, K Jones just subbed to the channel. Thank you, K Jones, for the sub.
Get to safety.
Top 11. I'm in the top 11. What the fuck? How am I in the top 11? K Jones said he had to link his account and now he's subbed. Gotcha. Polish Frog says, do I say soda, Coke, pop, or anything else when referring to soft drinks? I'd call them soda. Soda. Or Coke if it's Coke, but I say soda. I know some people in different parts of the country say different things. They say pop, you know, different, various things. Vash just cheered and said, candy time. Here's mine. Airheads, Extreme, Sour Patch, M&M's, Snickers, Skittles, Starburst, Whoppers, Three Musketeers, Almond Joy. For me, number one priority is chocolate. Always has been. I love chocolate. I've always been a chocolate fiend. If I can eat chocolate, I will eat chocolate over any other candy. Then when it comes down to various kinds of chocolate, I like them all. Snickers, Milky Way, Reese's with peanut butter. You know, I love peanut butter too. Although peanut butter isn't necessarily only for candy. It's also, you know, considered like a sandwich ingredient. So I'm just gonna wait until I have to move, and then I'm gonna move. I guess that's my answer, but I don't have like a candy tier list. I would just say chocolate number 1, prime peanut butter number 2, peanuts and peanut butter number 2, and then I would say any of the other sweet stuff or sour stuff. No, I don't like that stuff. Like, very rarely would I eat, like, Skittles. When I was a kid, I loved that stuff. Lollipops, hard candy, Skittles, Starburst. Oh, my God, I used to eat Starburst like crazy. But I haven't eaten any of that stuff in a million years. And I don't really like it that much anymore. Oh, what the fuck? He was directly above me. That's why I hate the estates. I hate the estates because there's no way to see him. He was one floor up from me, and there was no way to know that. I didn't have a sensor, so I didn't even know he was there. I didn't hear his footsteps. I got completely fucked. All right, we got time for one more game tonight. By the way, Jasper just got up and left the room in disgust at that ending. He's out of here. An anonymous $2 tipper asked me, did I ever get the leak fixed in my bedroom? I know you mentioned it when you moved in. I didn't have a leak in the bedroom. I had a leak in the bedroom closet, and I had a leak in the office across the hall here. And that was fixed within a couple weeks of me living here, because I reported it to the condo association, and they immediately had the guys out here, the roofers, to repair the roof and make sure it didn't leak. And then the next year, oh shit, I got another fucking reserve case. Holy crap. The next year, I got an entire new roof on my house because everyone here got a new roof. So it was repaired relatively quickly with the like temporary patch, and then it was permanently fixed the next year. So yes, it was fixed. Oh, that looks great. Another weapon charm. Geekroom just cheered and said, why are people so fascinated with your vernacular? I have no idea. Maybe they think the way I speak is weird or different. I have no idea. Ludwig World Order fan did 100-bit cheers. Said, Skittles are the candy corn of normal candy. I remember them as a kid. One of 5 options. Yeah, like I said, when I was a kid, it's weird. My tastes over my life have changed and completely flipped. When I was a kid, I was all about the sweet. So give me the Skittles, Smarties. Remember Smarties? What were those rounded Spree? Those Spree candies? Lollipops, hard candies. I was all about that when I was a kid. Then as I got older, I just don't care for that stuff anymore. If you can give me chocolate, you know what I mean? Or something rich, peanutty, that's what I like now. Same thing with with food. When I was a kid, I was all into like Americanized food. Give me a burger, right? I'm a French fries, pizza. Not say I don't like that stuff, but now that I'm older, give me more refined food. I'd much rather go out and get like some kind of a chicken dish or a fish dish, or I'm trying new kinds of food recently. Different Asian things like Asian ramen or sushi, or recently I had pho, actual authentic Vietnamese pho for the very first time. Or recently I started trying Indian food. Like, that stuff to me, like, is more interesting now. When I was younger, I'd be like, I'm not touching this. I remember when I was a kid, my parents, we would go out and they were like, do you want shrimp? And I'd be like, no, I hate shrimp. That's like a bug. It looks like a bug underwater. I don't want a shrimp. Now, I love it. I think it's amazing. I can't eat it that often, but I fucking love it. It's just that, you know, tastes change over time. That's what it is. Tastes evolve and change as you get older. Pez? Oh yeah, Pez. I used to eat Pez like crazy when I was a kid too.
Blackout.
Chairman Caleb asked, how much did I like that pho? It was good. I'm trying to remember what kind I had. It had beef in it, but it wasn't a lot. It was some kind of, I think it was spare rib, and it had a lot of ingredients for what it was. It was cheap too. I remember it being like $8 or $9 for the bowl, and it was like crazy filling. Now, I'll be honest, it wasn't as rich as, say, Japanese ramen. I think Japanese ramen is actually a much more rich flavor to it. It has more to it. The pho was more, I'd say, lighter of a flavor, but it had a lot of ingredients, a lot of vegetables, like I said, a lot of meat. It was a good amount of food for the amount that I paid for it, and I thought it was very tasty and good. So... Spawn Killer sent me another $2. It says, do you say clicker or remote? My family's from New York and they say clicker. No, I always say the remote. No, you know what I really say? The controller. My parents always called it the controller. Like, pass the controller, please. Now I'll try to remember to say remote, and I'm more keen to say remote. But it's weird because my parents would say things in a certain way, certain dialect when I was growing up, and I adopted that dialect. And some things to this day I still say kind of weird because they said it kind of weird. So they will say the controller. But I would never say the clicker.
Sit rep. Potential collapse detected.
Oh god, I forgot about the stream sniper. Here he is. No, that wasn't the stream sniper. That was just a random dude. Oh. Oh, here comes the stream sniper. I hear him. He's here. I hear him. Yep, there he is. There's the stream sniper. There he is. Wow, what an idiot. He still hasn't figured out that he has to say stuff so quickly to be heard. He hasn't figured this out yet. So he always says like the first few words of what he wants to say, and then he doesn't get the rest of it in, so the insult never actually comes out. He's a complete idiot. Alright, anyway, continuing on. Handicapped Gaming ER cheered and said, will I ever get a doggo? Probably not. Kat and I, we love Jasper. We think he's exactly the kind of pet that we need. And we don't really, I don't think we'd ever want a dog. I'm just saying. That's, maybe we're wrong. Maybe things will change over time, but we really seem to be cat people. Meat Pistol Meltdown Cheer, he said, what was the last time you were caught in a lie that made you feel very embarrassed? The last time I was caught in a lie, and it made me feel very embarrassed. Huh. Man, that's a tough question. That's actually
imminent. Get to safety.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I can't even answer that. I honestly can't answer that. You know, I make it a point of principle to try to not lie as long as I feel that it's not appropriate. What I mean by that is I don't tell you guys the truth about everything about my life. As you know, I told you guys for months I didn't have a pet. I never hinted to you guys that I was going to get married. You see, these are things that I felt was appropriate to protect myself and my family. So those I feel are little white lies that are necessary because if I told you everything about everything, people could actually use that information to hurt me. But I never felt embarrassed when I fessed up about those lies because I knew eventually I was going to have to, or I was planning on doing it anyway. You know what I mean? Like that was all part of a plan of doing it at the right time so that people didn't get hurt. But in regards to like, wow, Phil lied about something outright. He got caught out badly and he got so embarrassed because of it. I honestly don't know. I don't even know if I could think of a single fucking time. Not to say that it didn't happen to me. I'm sure it did. How many people have never lied and never got caught out for something, right? But I can't honestly tell you a single time that I think that like I got red-handed caught out from that was something that I was lying about previously. Like even in college, remember I told you guys how we got caught out during a party for having drugs in the room, but even though they weren't my drugs, they were my roommate's drugs, but you know, there were drugs in the room, and essentially we got in trouble for having underage drinking in the room, and all that. And they were searching for more, and they couldn't find any, so they couldn't pin it on us that it was actually ours or whatever. But, oh, fuck. Someone crashed. Someone's in a chopper and crashed, right? No. No, but there's two people down there shooting each other. Look. But anyway, even then, like, what, did I lie? I mean, I didn't tell them the 100% truth. I didn't tell them that I knew my roommate had drugs in the room somewhere. Like, I knew exactly where he had them stashed, and I didn't fucking tell them where he had them stashed or anything like that. You know, but I don't ever remember getting, like, a 100% caught out in a lie and being like, we got the red-handed evidence, here you are, you're fucked. And I was like, oh, shit, I guess I got caught. I don't think that is, can't even remember a single instance of that. Maybe I'm, you know, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. Let's see here. Vast series of food by country tier list. Mine is Arabic, American, European, Asian, and Mexican. I'm not going to do that. The thing is, I like foods from all different cultures and countries. I don't feel that one is superior. I actually feel that variety is the spice of life, and the best way to experience it is to not have the same thing all the time, but instead to variate between cuisines, so that way you don't get too tired of any one thing. And I found in certain times in my life, maybe I lean towards one kind of cuisine or another, but then I might get tired of it, and then I do a different kind of cuisine for variety, and then I can go back to that other cuisine years later and like it again. So I don't necessarily think I have a favorite, like, oh, the favorite cultural cuisine. I don't rank them like that. Mozella Cheers said, if you ever get a puppy, I recommend a Puggle. They're great with cats. I love my little Puggle, Crystal, but she would always bite my big toe. Rest her soul. Do you mean a Puggle? Like, is that the mix of a poodle and a pug? Or is it a different mix? Because I've heard of Puggle, but I thought that was spelled P-U-G-G-L-E, and you spelled it P-U-G-A-L-L, so maybe I'm completely wrong with the spelling. I don't know. Oh! Oops. I wasn't paying attention and the wall cut up to me. Ow. 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 Fuck. That sucks. That hurt. I don't think I'm going to be winning tonight, but I got a second place, so I guess that's pretty good. That's of course what I wanted to do. I wanted to jump and not fire the gun, but melee. That shit always happens to me, too. The stupid PS4 controller, dude. No, I didn't want to jump and fucking melee when the guy was right in front of me and I had the drop on him, you stupid game. Well, I guess that's where we're going to call it quits. That is annoying. Yes, I have the drop on him. He obviously didn't have time to heal or nothing. I could have killed him, but instead I do that. Great. Yes, I'm 3 foot 36 inches. That's correct, Vash. How did you know? Vegas shirts, speaking of candy, to use Amazon a lot. You get any interesting experiences with any orders? I once ordered a 5-pound pack of gummy bears, and they melted in the warehouse. Got a solid block of gelatin. Ooh, that's gross. The only bad experience I had with Amazon. Well, there's two instances that I've had bad experiences with Amazon. The first is I order something, and the fucking thing doesn't get delivered like they say. Like, I have Amazon Prime, so I'm supposed to get things delivered within 1 to 2 days in most cases. And sometimes they'll say, it's coming on this day, and then it never shows up, and then they'll like, at like 8 at night, I'll get a notice, oh, the customer wasn't available for delivery, so it'll be delivered in the next week. It's like, wait, what? I'm home all fucking day every day playing video games. You know, I there's no way I wasn't home for the package. So what happens is a lot of the times Amazon hires third-party drivers to deliver their stuff, not professional. Like, they won't hire UPS or the postal service. They'll hire just a normal person as a courier to deliver stuff. And if people are fucking lazy as shit, they'll just lie. They'll just blatantly lie and be like, oh, they weren't available. When in reality, I was here all day. They were just lazy, or they were behind on their own deliveries. They couldn't make it in time for the cutoff, so they lie about it so they don't get negatively penalized by Amazon by saying they didn't have on-time deliveries for that day. So that's happened to me, and that's annoying when that happens, because if you're expecting something that day and then you can't get it to use it that day for a stream, per se, it could be very annoying. And that happened to me a couple times over the years. The other thing is, Amazon has this service called Amazon Pantry, and many years ago, I think it was like 2015, I used it for about 3 or 4 major orders, and what I would do is find discounted stuff on there, bottles of water, energy drinks, snacks, coffee, things that like at the store could be way more expensive, but buying them off of Amazon was way cheaper. So I would buy these things via Amazon Pantry. And the way that Pantry works is that they build what's called a pantry box. It's just a standard size shipping box. One size is the only box that they ship. But what they'll do is they'll tell you, oh, if you want to fill your pantry box, you need this many more items. And what they do is they have these like calculated ratios, how much space in each pantry box a certain item will take. So essentially, it's really cheap shipping and cheap prices for things from around your house, like household goods, food, etc. Well, probably out of the 5 times that I ordered from Amazon Pantry, probably 2 to 3 times all the items ended up damaged. Like, the box was dented and smashed. The items in the box, all the weight was on one side. So they put fucking... Oh, I remember. I used to have this automatic shower cleaner. I don't have this anymore. I used to have an automatic shower cleaner that you would buy these refills of cleaner and plug it into the shower cleaner, and it would spray when you're done showering and clean the shower for you. So I used to order them off Amazon because they were cheap. So one time I ordered that with a bunch of other stuff. They put it in the pantry box with no packaging, so it just crushed everything else in the box. So I had chips, I had snacks, I had drinks, and everything was dented and crushed by the fucking cleaner refills. So that's what I mean. Like, and that happened 3 times. After the 3rd time, I basically complained to them. I was like, I don't see why I should keep using your pantry box anymore. And they actually said to me, we recommend you don't. They actually said, this is like a trial program for us, and since you've now had 3 issues in the last year, we recommend against you even doing it again, because it seems like the program isn't working. And so I never did. Now, I'm assuming they still have it, but maybe they've improved it. But those are the only 2 issues I ever had with Amazon. Handicap Gaming ER cheered. He says, have you ever been called by an Indian scammer? I just got a call today. I'm sure, but I don't pay attention to any of it. All calls go to voicemail for me. I never answer the phone unless it's, say, my wife. And so I screen everything. I get so many crap calls. I get calls. Oh, this is the IRS calling, and we found out that actually there's an extra refund. So you better call us right now with all your personal information, because if you don't, we're gonna donate this to charity. And I'm like, I know I don't have a fucking refund, you assholes. This is obviously a scam. But could you imagine if someone who's uneducated? Hey, Jasper, want to come up here? Can you imagine if someone who's uneducated about it, you know, just bought into it and believed it? You want to come up here so everyone can see you? No? Come on, come up here, buddy. Jasper, come on up here. He won't come up. He's staring at my hand and he won't come onto the couch. No? You don't want to come up here so everyone can see you? No? Well, I'll still give you a pet. I don't know why he doesn't want to come up here right now. But anyway, yeah, I get so many prank calls and so much bullshit, you know, as a result of my phone number leaking on the internet many, many, many years ago. That was terrible. GoDaddy fucked me in that regard, and I've never recovered from that. Vash here said, one more thing, does anyone remember those Wonka chocolate bars? They were real. I think I saw them in stores. Yeah, I think they were actually selling Willy Wonka chocolate bars at one point. All it was branding. It was the same chocolate. I think was it Nestle? It was one of the companies. Whoever actually owns the Wonka brand, it was just their chocolate. And I think there were different versions that had different pieces of candy in the chocolate, but it was just their chocolate with stuff in it. Golden Nobles cheers said, you missed my cheer again. I did? Dude, I'm having a bad luck with your cheers. Oh, here we go. He said, great stream tonight, brother. I had a good fun time, and I will reclaim my crown soon. Sounds good, Golden Nobles. Stinky Dink says it was chocolate with graham cracker pieces in it. That's right. You're absolutely right, Stinky Dinks. That's what it was. Okay. M5MSX just here said, what's the early stream tomorrow? Black Ops 4 If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for a good night. I'm going to talk to everyone about the schedule tomorrow and sign off. So let me stop recording. Okay, let's try this.